All right, ladies. Okay, so this is like our, I'm calling it like my inner circle, my inner circle, because I really want to see. For me, I'm all about the fastest way that we can create a story, that you can create results, that you can create, a big change in your life. And I know that there are other things. I know that Shantae is doing her. Is it works that you do as well, like all that stuff? Okay,
It
awesome.
is, yeah.
Okay, so I'm a big fan of a lot of network marketing companies. I'm a customer of many different products, skincare products, health products, and I love the industry. The only objection I have to it is how much work and effort it takes to actually hit like a 10K a month income. Because I know that I've done it. When I built Visalis, we had to have a huge team. We got up to like $25,000 a month, and it was a lot of work. So when I look at things that work, and I've been looking at like the people that we've brought into Renaissance and like seeing 15,000, 19,000, even $3,000 commission that they've made. And I'm thinking, I've worked in a lot of companies and I haven't seen people make that kind of money that quickly in anything else. So I know it works, and I know it's something that I want to put invested time into to help you ladies master it and crank it out, because I know it's going to be the fastest way to get those big stories. Now, the lead magnet idea is awesome because there's so many people out there looking for information on how to travel, how to how to minimalize their life, how to live the traveling van lifestyle. There's this guy that does an info course on how to convert your van and live full time in a van. And like, this is like the perfect kind of thing that you want to lead into to promote Renaissance. And all the other stuff on Renaissance is already done on the back end. So it's like, how do we customize it with something simple on the front end that introduces who I am, introduces my story, and my connection with Renaissance in an educational way rather than a selling way. So with the lead magnet, we were thinking there's so many people out there that are trying to figure out Instagram, figure out Facebook ads. So a lead magnet is one of the ideal ways for anybody to generate leads, to create a list, and to offer something of value to build that rapport on the front end, and then expose them to something later. So a lot of people are looking for information on how to do that, how to create something like an ebook, like a checklist, something that looks professional, something that's branded, something that is, the copy is good, that's engaging, that gets someone to take action on the next step. All of these components to a lead magnet that are vital. So we figured, okay, well, we can make a lead magnet. We have so many ideas for traveling checklists, for lifestyle marketing, all this information that we've gathered on how to have not only time freedom, but location freedom, which is a big thing for people. Thinking about it for myself, planning to go to Florida for the month of February, and in what other industry can you just go for a month? Can you just pack up, all right, I'm going for a month, I'll be back, and it just, usually people are tied down to a location. So that sort of freedom. But yeah, creating the lead magnet, but then also documenting, like kind of doing it all together. So as like a workshop with our elite inner circle here, and creating our own lead magnet, so each one of you guys, and then recording the whole process so that we're kind of using the travel industry as an example. You could create a lead magnet just like this for the beauty industry, for the fitness industry, for the financial industry, for the real estate industry. All of this can be duplicated, but we're going to show you how to do it. We're going to show you how we did it in the travel industry, and educate you on how to create your own lead magnet. So it's kind of like we're creating an educational product with a little lead in, and kind of piquing that interest on, hey, they got to do this one-on-one. How do I work with these people so that I can get this kind of help? Maybe someone would watch this course, maybe like, yeah, I really want to do that, but I don't want to do it by myself. And that's kind of sometimes the feeling that people get. So if we create it in this group atmosphere, then other people are like, well, how do I get in on that group? How do I get in on that kind of training? What's that extra training that they're doing? And we're like, well, that's the inner circle. That's our invisible empire. These are the empire women. So giving them more information on that. So that was kind of our idea. I know, Denise, what are you thinking? Because this was also something we thought we could package as a product, as a bonus for your own product launches, to give away all sorts of cool uses for doing it and then recording it and documenting it and packaging it.
Yeah, it's funny how you like put this all like, because my idea was just for you to help me do a recording of how to create a lead magnet for my Instagram, and Layla like, whoa, like got all these crazy ideas, like we could do this and that. So yeah, I mean that's exactly what I think would be cool. And then also like maybe even for us to even create what Christy was saying, kind of like a package too, where we could use for our front end too. So I mean, I love the idea that you're talking about. So definitely.
Yeah. And I also like the fact that we could bring in other aspects, not just travel, because what we'll be doing is essentially, I don't know how many women there is, maybe 6 or 7, but we could see there might be a few other women like Wendy and some of the other ladies that might want to participate in this. But yeah, we could all kind of think about our own lead magnet. So if you're doing It Works on Instagram and you have a beauty guide, or you have a 10, maybe even like beauty items that you cannot travel without, and kind of bringing that into it, bringing them together and using that on your Instagram for your It Works, using it on your Instagram for any sort of travel marketing that you're doing as well. So that's kind of our idea, and putting that out there for you guys to think on, to ponder on, and then we want to get it done as soon as possible, so that we can have these lead magnets done. You can have your lead magnet for your marketing, for your funnel, and then we can have the training, so that not only we can train new people, but like our new team members that want to do the same thing, if they want to create their own travel lifestyle. Someone who has one that's pretty good. I don't know if you've ever seen Melanie Bellinger's, her little ebook that she put together on how to live the freedom lifestyle. And it was like freedom. I think it was freedom broke down into an acronym of different, like she had different trainings on the F and the R and different things that you could do to live the freedom lifestyle. So it wasn't specifically travel, but it was a great lead in for people that are in that you want to talk to, essentially people that we are looking to attract. So yeah, I think we could brainstorm on our own individual stuff, but I'm working on the content right now. So even if you can't make them live, like the workshops or whatever, we'll go through the content. We'll design our lead magnets. I've got some connections for design work, like super cheap, like $5, $10, $15 to get your ebook all fancified, so it looks pretty badass. But yeah, so it's all about creating the content. So you guys have lots of ideas for content, so maybe that's something we could brainstorm in a Google Drive or something for some of the women that may not have ideas, or they're not really sure what kind of lead magnet they could do. We can just kind of have a list of like, these are really cool ones that we thought of or that we brainstormed. But yeah, I think that's it. That was kind of like our big idea, our big light bulb. What do you think?
I like it. I think it's a really good idea.
Sweet. And then at the end of it, you guys will be the stars in the product, in the training, and you'll also have an awesome lead magnet that you can use in your funnels. And yeah, it'd be good stuff. So I'm thinking next week we could start the first session of like how the first training is really going to be identifying what your lead magnet should be about, what your target market should be about, what you're trying, with the kind of audience that you want to attract, that sort of thing. And we could probably get into that Wednesday or Thursday next week. So we'll see. Everybody's schedule seems like it's kind of tricky. Yeah. So we just kind of have to do our best and replay it up when we have to. Alrighty?
All right, cool.
All right, cool. Okay, so start getting your gears flowing, and you might not just want to create one. You might think, okay, well, while I'm doing this, why don't I just put myself into action and have 3 different ones that I can use to attract different markets or different niches that I'm working in, that sort of thing. So yeah, just let the brain juices start flowing. Start a Google Drive, start a document, and just write it out and see what comes to you guys. And then we'll gather next week for a first official lead magnet training.
Awesome. Sounds good.
So stopping recording. I'll post this for everybody. Hey, Tamara, hope you're having fun in the car wash.